Alright guys, hello, Sky Blue here, and we're going to do a quick flight review on using a final app for a non-precision approach, also known as a 2D approach. So we are going to execute this RNP 06 into Manila, Philippines, and we're going to be using the LNAV VNAV minimums. Now your final app mode is an approach guidance like your LOC-GS or your LOC-FPA. It can be used with all non-precision approaches, aka your two-dimensional approaches, except localizer approaches. It is the preferred type of approach guidance for non-precision or 2D approaches. It uses the flight director bars and it provides vertical guidance. So again, before anything, you must have the non-precision approach loaded in your FMGS. So again, we obviously have the RNAV 06 loaded. Okay, well, it's the RNP 06, but the database in the Airbus says RNAV. It's the same thing. Okay, so, and that's the FMGS, and here's the chart as well. So, we do need to take note of a couple of things, which I will describe later on. First of all, you need to be on profile laterally and vertically. Laterally, just take a quick gander here at your ND. It should be along the flight path route line. And then you should be on profile vertically. Okay? Check your VDEV for vertical profile for this one. So you can check the green dot here on the altitude, or you can check your VDEV here at Prague. Plus 40 feet, it's not too much. It's not really a lot, so that's still pretty good. Now, you also need to know which waypoint is the final descent point, the FDP. So this is how you can see it in the Jeppesen chart. It's this third column right here on the second row of the briefing strip. So the final descent point is Lima Lima 06 Bravo, mandatory 1,700. Okay. How else can you confirm it on your your MCD or your flight plan page? If you go to flight plan page, you will notice that the FDP is marked the waypoint before the glide path angle, which is minus 3.0. As you can see, Lima Lima 06 Bravo is here, and then this is the waypoint before the minus 3.0 glide path angle, which it really is. It's minus 3.0 degrees. That's how you can determine your FDP. Okay. Now let's make this turn. What we want is that the Lima Lima 06 Bravo will be the next waypoint, and then we'll press arm. Okay. Not the tray table. And we also need to configure as we go. Also guys, once you are cleared for an RNAV approach, set your altitude knob to the FDP 1,700 and then just push it, okay? Let the aircraft fly it for you. So now we're going to turn right. And then I'm going to verbalize before I arm the approach. Alright, Lima Lima 06 Bravo, 2 waypoint, and on normal sensing cleared RNAV 06. Arm the approach. Speed final app, set the missed approach 6,000. Also I need to do flaps 1. Flaps 1.
Speed checked flaps 1.
And we need to use the speed brakes. Okay, that's it. That's how you do an RNP approach. But we will, a final app approach. But we'll continue this up to the missed approach point. This is important as well. Flaps 2.
Speed checked flaps 2.
There you go. It's important that you keep within your VDEV because the final app may not engage if you are plus minus 150 up and down. this VDEV. So this is 100, I believe, and this is 200. You want to keep it in between here. And center of your final approach course, obviously. And you don't want this to slide down, but it looks like it's correcting itself, which is good. Okay. Check radio temperature live. We're checking speed brakes. I kept it too long. H1015. Okay. I guess I gotta. There you go. 15. Alright, gear down. Flaps 3. Check.
Speed checked flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked flaps full.
Landing checklist. Camo, landing no blue. So we're going to wait until the missed approach, and we'll continue the video from there. And I need to show you something about the chart. You want to scan your FDs and see if, well, if you can see the runway, scan your FDs, compare it against your trajectory. Are you center with the runway? Is it showing 2 reds, 2 whites? Then it's reliable, right? But now it's showing 4 whites, and I believe it has something to do with the QNH and the temperature.
21 knots.
Okay. But just as an example, I won't do anything yet. Okay. I would disconnect the autopilot and just go visual. Okay. So if you're not... Okay, let's do it now. If you're not satisfied with the performance of this aircraft, you can go visual. But I'll disconnect the autopilot just to demonstrate that you can use final app down to landing.
100 above.
Checked.
400. Minimum.
Continue. Alright, so once you continue, you have 2 options. You can keep the crossbars of the FDs, provided that the missed approach point is over the runway. Okay, if you can see the continuous 3-degree descent, it goes down to the over the runway threshold. You can keep the FDs on, but if there are cases that just like this, right, we're a bit too high, I mean, we would go around, or there will be cases where the final approach course is not aligned with the runway. So what you'd rather do is command bird on, FDs, wait, hold on, bird on, FDs off, and set runway track, which is 063. And then you can just land it, okay?
100.
If this were 3 degrees, you want to keep the top of this green tail of this airplane, this mini airplane, on this white line. And as you can see, with a ground speed of 133, my ideal vertical speed is somewhere between 600 and 700. I am doing 700 right now, so we're good. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go around because obviously we're too high. Okay. Go around flaps.
Speed checked flaps 3.
Manto
Positive
SRS,
climb.
go around track, 152, auto thrust blue. Gear up
Gear up.
and
Rotate.
manage heading. Nav. That's it. That's how you do it.